Man. What a weekend. I'm happy to be back working. We was off Thursday, man. I'm blessed, man. We was in an accident. We back, and I was in an accident Friday. Um, we didn't record on Thursday. Um, tough. Had a long weekend, man. We was in an accident on Thursday earlier, and then through Friday. Then the event, Third World event, turned out to be a good event. And after that event, what did we do? We went to my cousin's cookout. That was Saturday, and then we went to the fight. We went to the fight. We went to the fight party. You know what I mean? Outside event. Few guys, few ladies. Grown and sexy crowd, 35 and older. We watched the fight. Crowd of maybe 15 people, but we watched the fight. And we watched all 9 rounds. And we didn't take our face off the screen just to pluck the ashes. Me and Kenny. And we witnessed a great event, a sold out event, a super fight. We seen one super fight with Gervonta Davis and Hector. Now we just saw this a super fight, but a brutality. These super fights ended in brutalities. And I'm be honest, my money was on Earl. I thought he was gonna come out, but that Nebraska boy,
ass whip.
That Nebraska boy came out to fight, and he defeated my man in the ring, man. In 9 rounds.
He beat the brakes off Earl.
Well, call it what you call it.
Beat the.
I can't argue. I'm an Earl Spence fan. You think Earl's finished? The sports blogs and motherfuckers saying he finished.
He got hit really hard.
He got his ass whipped, but I don't think he finished. I don't think they need to do the rematch like right away in December how they was talking.
Nah, it has to be.
No, that's too soon. I think he gotta get
January or December. It'll make a difference.
No, he need.
January, February.
Need to wait about a year.
Nah.
He don't need to fight him again, right? I don't even think he should fight him first. I think Earl should fight somebody else.
Who?
I don't know exactly.
Because that's when it's a super fight, it's almost it's nobody else to see.
No, it's nice niggas in the weight class.
Spanish boy, what's his name? What's his name? The one that he called out. Crawford called out.
Oh, shit.
Everybody talking about him. He supposed to be iron stopping.
Canelo.
Listen, bro. I'll be honest with you. After seeing that fight and seeing a few of his fights, I seen a lot of his fights, you know what I mean? But that was like the first fight I watched all the rounds. He has explosive fights, Crawford. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a Gervonta Davis fight.
Actually, Bud made it look like all his other fights. He be fucking everybody up like that. I just never thought
40
he could
and 0, 37
knockouts.
Like
I never thought he could do Earl
I never thought in a million years he could do Earl Spence like that.
That's what it just made it look like another fight. Like he always whipped niggas' ass that way.
Yo, bro, I have to be so honest with you, bro. I didn't think Earl. To me, Earl was fighting. Earl stood strong. He was a warrior. He couldn't make it to 12. But I feel like he lost his motivation in 2.
Earl wasn't fast enough.
And he lost
the
it in 2.
hand speed was ridiculous. You could see the difference. It was just obvious. He was just putting Earl together. It wasn't nothing Earl could do for Earl. Earl a bully in the ring. And if he can't bully you, then you might can do something with him. And he couldn't bully him.
I mean, but Earl wasn't going out without a bang.
Earl a warrior.
He a warrior. It was a blood. I said that though. I said it's gonna be bloody.
His ass
whipped. Yeah.
Every round.
Yeah.
It was bad. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. He fought till he couldn't fight no more. The ref called it.
Even the first round.
He got his ass whooped every round.
The first round, I just felt like they were playing around. The second round,
it's a fail out
he dropped
round.
him.
They might could have gave it
and after
to
that,
him.
it was just action. After that, it was just action. You know what I mean? It was just action. And a lot of people, put the money on, Spence.
Yeah, a lot of people lost money fucking with Earl.
But
I know the whole Texas mad right now. And they done went broke. There's a recession in Texas after that Earl fight, man. Everybody was betting what.
Man, but the boy came out the M.
I mean,
Lose yourself in the moment that you want it. You never let it go.
Wasn't Eminem there?
yes.
Yo, walked him to the ring. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Opportunity come once in a lifetime.
I thought that was a strong message coming into the ring.
I thought that was the biggest message you could ever give.
That man not going to lose himself in this moment.
I said, oh, man, that's coming out different.
Yeah, that was
that's coming out different, bro. Like, that's saying, bro, I come for the taking, man. Let's go, Lee.
That felt like a main event, too.
This that new. It's that new swag. It's that new swag. It's that new spaz. I say, new water, new ice, new neck piece. Police in the back, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wanna sex me. New life, new bitty, and she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck piece. If the police pulling up, they gotta get me. Only after could I touch her and she let me. New bitty, new bag, new VV. I'm the nigga with the bag and I ain't trap me. I apply a little pressure, ain't match. I can fly it in the mountains like a Latin. I could never fall in love, I learned my lesson. Grandmother still alive, so it's a blessing. If my niggas down bad, I'ma catch 'em. 15 to 1500, who want pressure? 15 to 1500, who want pressure? Fatality, my nigga on the beat. Get rich and throw my niggas on the beat. Street cred and I'm good on IG. Touchdown, all these niggas hate me. Niggas mad cause that girlfriend's like me. Off day and I'm Hugo Boss sing. Well known, you can Google my name. Same click, 100 bands I won't change.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RawDope Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. This is episode 259, bruh. You know what I mean? Hit him with 100. They say it's luck. Now I got 2P. Hit him with 200 and they still doubt. Now I got a 3P. On the road to 300. I got the team in the building. Kenny Fatso in the building. What it do, baby?
It's good.
College boy, the cameraman, the editor. The graphic guy. The college guy, the clock. Atlanta guy. Spaz with the bag. Spaz money in the building. Distinguished eyes. Leader Genius on the board, man. Round of applause for my crew, man. It's a round of applause for the crew and the home team, man. Just love everything about it, man. We back in the building with another podcast, man. We missed y'all last Thursday with our weekly report. This is RawDope Podcast Topic Tuesday, baby. Where we give you the topics. Just everything that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? We thumb through the mail, thumb through the internet, we thumb through the crates, and we bring y'all what we got, man. But hey, what's y'all mental though? Like, what's up, fellas? What's going on? How y'all feel, man? How you feel, Kenny? How was your weekend?
I'm good. Shit was chill. Watched the fight. That was the main event for the weekend. Made a good weekend for me. Cause I enjoyed
You ate that big ass piece of pork chop at the cookout.
That shit was good too.
Spaz 812. Say it was good. Just say it was good, man. Kenny just said it was good. Spaz said what was good, it was good. It was allegedly.
Bangy.
Allegedly. How did it taste though?
Allegedly good.
Why
I like that.
Why you ain't claiming the pork, yo?
I'm not normally a pork eater.
But that motherfucker looked so good, you like, I'm going to try this motherfucker right here. It definitely looked good, shorty.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
From time to time, yeah.
Leader Genius, man. What's good?
Good, man. That fight, like you said, was a movie.
Yeah, it was one of the best. It was one of the best, man. It was one of the best. And like I said, you know, Kenny, you was talking about this, you know, a while back, man. You said, you know, it just need to be more super fights. That way the trees get started.
Bring the sport back to life.
They bring the sport back to life, and also the trees get knocked down. You know what I'm saying? Separate the boys from everybody stay in their lane. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stay in their lane. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know their lane till they ran till they cross a lane. You know what I mean? Until you go out dead in traffic, you don't know your lane. So everybody saying this and that, everybody rocking diamonds, everybody getting good purses, everybody living life, and everybody swear they got them hands. But you know, when it comes showtime, man, you got to be ready to show up, man. But listen, man, around our pros, man, Baltimore City, stand up, man. Baltimore City, the DMV, stand up, man. Yours truly, man, your number one source of news, entertainment, and sports, man. The one that get a bottom a voice, man. The one that get an up and coming artist a voice. The one that get a street the voice. The one that get a college people the voice. The one that give the unseen hand the voice. You know what I mean? The people happy, man. The world's famous RawDope Podcast, Topic Tuesday, man. We in the building, man. We are blessed. Whole team well. Everybody healthy. Everybody in the building, man. We are blessed, man. We are blessed. Episode 259. We probably have been on episode 300 or wherever we supposed to be at. But, hey, you know, Allah knows best. And, you know, some shit Kenny fucked up in the early on. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that. My man take his accountability for that type stuff. You know what I mean, Kenny? Ain't nothing like fucking up
it's
60
a learning
episodes.
process.
Right, 60 episodes.
I don't think it was 60. I'll
About
give it about
50.
40.
50. I'm going to say 50.
About
Kenny.
30. Yeah, about 25.
Nah, about 40.
Yeah, it was about 15.
About 40. About 40. But, Spaz, what we got?
Former President Donald Trump.
Oh, man.
That's
my bad.
4 counts from the 2020.
He's got indicted
election.
again?
Yeah.
Fake news.
Because of that election.
It's fake news. It's fake
news.
charges. Fake charges.
That's Donald. That's Donald, huh?
Not going to stick.
No. It's so what they did, I heard they locked up his goddamn maintenance.
Yeah.
Just imagine making 6 figures working with Donald Trump being a maintenance man. Now the government bomb push your house and say you did with classified information.
Man,
Yo, that
that's
had to
dealing
be-
garbage, man.
Yo,
What's wrong
bro,
with you
hey,
people?
bro, that has to be tough, bro. You get the dream job like mine, or you tell your peoples like, I'm a fan of Donald Trump, and he's a pretty dope guy, and I work for him. He's giving me $150 to just do the maintenance in his Florida mansion. You know, your wife, everybody's happy like you work with Mr. Trump. You know, Trump feeling himself, might throw you a tip, and you know, Trump tips might be $25,000 for you and your family during the holidays. You know what I'm saying? It's a big billionaire. You know, billionaire tips are probably $10,000 or better, I would think. But they charged his maintenance man in this crime, and it seems like every week Donald Trump's getting new charges. Now, I mean, y'all think he's gonna beat it? Are these charges solidified or the official? What? Like, what's going on?
They just coming at him with all types of bullshit just to keep his name fucked up.
He said it's all to skate because he's the witted candidate for the Republicans.
No, they just want to keep him in a bad light.
Okay.
Say any news about him you gonna hear that is gonna be bad. They don't report nothing you'll do good ever. He get treated like a nigga. I ain't never seen an old white man get treated like yo. It's different. It's different.
I mean, I seen him get treated like him, and then, you know, when you go to prison, everybody get treated the same. I don't know, man. He done did something to rub his own kind of way, and then they just in his butt, bro. But listen, man, this episode is brought to you by Every Town for Gun Safety. Every Town for Gun Safety is an organization, man, full of, you know, parents, students, gun carriers, victims, police officers, fire people, nurses, students, us. You know what I mean? The good fellas, us, man. And we stand behind that, man, for safety with guns, man. Putting the guns in the hand of the right people, keeping the guns out of the hands of the mentally ill, the ignorance, the reckless, and then also having your guns protected and safe and around kids and any type of environment, man. And listen, man, any students that's any kids, you know what I mean, 24 and under, you know what I mean, that's looking for someone to talk to, text the word student. That's student, STUDENTS, to 64433. That's the word students with an S to 644-33, man. Listen, man, students demand actions for gun sense in America. Every Time for Gun Safety, man. Tap in, man. Wear your orange. Follow them on Instagram at Every Town, man. And get involved, man. Get involved, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people from different walks of life, different colors, different shades, different creeds, and all got one agenda: gun safety in America. So, what we got next, Spaz?
Pusha T and Drake beef. Well,
Ow!
he sent shots at a few more. I think it was just aimed towards Pharrell and Pusha T on Travis Scott's new album, which is probably the biggest album 2023.
I heard he sold 500,000 the first week.
Yeah,
He sold 500,000 the first week, man. Travis Scott sold 500,000 the first week.
Drake
You know what I mean? 500,000. Travis Scott sold 500,000 the first week. And what was the song called? Melody or something? I didn't really get to listen to it, but I heard about it. I heard a YouTuber like doing a reaction to it, and I had to really get to it, but I haven't heard it yet. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't gotten to the Travis Scott album. That is something that I'm doing tonight when I play Mad.
I got a few of the bars that he said on
okay.
it. Yeah.
What'd he say?
He said, your bodyguard put in some work on a flute. Now you want to go and hurt that shit. Don't talk to that boy about comparison shit or come to that boy with some arrogant shit. The weapons we got on some terrorist shit, like TV producers, we earn this shit. We asking for bread for her parents and shit. I told her I don't got no cash, and she said she could wait on the rack on some Arabic shit. Hold on. So that first part when he was talking about the bodyguard was about him. Then skip down a little bit. He said, give a fuck about all of that heritage shit. Since V not around, the members done hung up the Louis. They not even wearing that shit. Don't come to that boy about repairing some shit. Don't come to that boy about sparing some shit. You lucky that vote was suing because I would have been with the Wassas in Paris and shit.
True.
What is the Wassas?
I'm not sure about the Wassas.
Google it.
I know he said since V. Since V not
since
around.
Virgil died, that they put Louis Vuitton on the shelf. That definitely was a shot to Pharrell.
Yeah.
That definitely was a shot to Pharrell. I'm trying to figure out the shot to Pusha.
Exactly. It was. I feel like his whole. You got at least listen to the whole.
Yeah. I'm gonna listen to it.
What is it called, Meltdown or something like that?
Yeah, Meltdown.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's called Meltdown. Exactly, Meltdown. Drake's back, man. I think he wants smoke with Pusha. You know what I mean? Pusha, I felt like Pusha, cocked that Glock was all the safety and he wore him out. Drake survived. Now Drake is like, nobody's holding him back. And I think, Pusha got the beef with Jim Jones. You know what I mean? Pusha's not afraid of no wreck. You know what I mean? And then, Pharrell's not a troubling guy. You know what I'm saying? He probably throw a subliminal shot later on down the line. But, I don't know, man. Yeah. I just think I think that I knew that Drake and Pusha beef was going to kick off again because I felt like it was unfinished business. And Drake know that he dirted him, and by Drake going like 30 for 30 on the Billboard charts, he's feel like he's untouchable, but Pusha touched him real bad. You know what I'm saying? And because of politics, he didn't react. But that's what's going on. But Kenny, Travis Scott, biggest album that dropped this year, 500,000 sold in 1 week.
It's good.
Travis Scott, Utopia.
Yeah, Utopia.
I've never listened to a Travis Scott album ever.
Man, we got to try to listen to that. 500,000 in a week. He's subject to go platinum in 3.
That's what's up.
Or maybe go platinum next week. That's huge for hip hop. When the last time a hip hop album went gold in a week? Nevertheless, dudes selling 175, 200,000. I haven't heard about nobody really like breaking through like over 300,000 the first week. I think like Drake did it or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know that. But if you're looking at that, drop it in the comment box.
I'm gonna tell you something that just came to my head. Maybe I'm retarded. All right, you know how they say I don't want to name my baby no black names because it might hinder them in the world or blah, blah, blah. We've heard that before, right?
Exactly.
No Keisha, no Shaquiqua, none of that shit because it could hinder their job. Just filling the application out, it don't look good sometimes. That's what they used to say.
Yeah.
Travis Scott sound like a very white name to me. When I hear it, I just don't think nigga.
What?
I agree.
So maybe that name shit do have an effect in this world is what I was getting at. Maybe that's why he's so big, because he just sound like a white boy when you hear his name.
Oh my gosh.
Where is my help at? Like, what the just happened just now? Hey, Lee, are you stupid or dumb? Like, hit the buttons, the horns, anything. Like, what is the problem? Like, God, like, wow, like, any types of reaction, please. Like, God.
Man, you react to that. Ask me to react to it.
Fuck my board up, I will. I will never have to worry about it ever again in life.
I'm about to pass it over there.
Thank you, please. You know what I mean? Please. God almighty, bro. Where's the production at?
Because I always used to say,
I don't know where
the
it came from.
The name
but I'm
of
going with
rappers
it.
used to mean a lot to me when I was a kid.
I don't know
like
where
I
that
used to
came
be
from
nigga
either.
had a slick name, like damn, your name hard. I
I
wanna be
mean,
what's up.
Travis is
He's keeping
a
his real
Pause.
name, I think.
But I
Travis
know, and I
Scott,
don't like it. It
like
sound like a white
Scott
boy
is
name.
like a name, and Travis
just,
is a normal name in the ghetto.
No, it's not. Nah,
You don't
man.
like him?
I
Travis
know
always
a
was
lot
the
of
white people.
Travises.
Yeah, because they was named after white boys. Stop the shit. That's a white people name. Let's not even do that stupid shit.
Your name a white nigga name, Kenny. Kenneth, your name a fucking
It
white
is,
nigga name.
nigga. So,
what the fuck? But I know
what's
a
your
lot of
point?
black people named Kenny.
What's your point?
I'm just saying, I know a lot of black
I'm
dudes named
saying-
Travis. It just don't give off as Billy Ray Cyrus to me.
It gives off that to me.
Mark Buckingham.
It gives off that to me.
I met a couple people with the name.
It gives that
Travis
to
Scott.
me.
Like it's average.
Yeah, it sounds like a
yeah,
white boy.
yeah.
to me.
I mean, but you saying it like it's like Billy Ray Cyrus, Michael Ferguson. You know, Michael Jennifer. I don't fucking know white names no more. I just know Tom, Billy, and Hank. Like I thought Travis was like 50-50.
Nah, that's still a white people name.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not-
if you said how they said what Travis Scott, Travis Scott,
You don't like him.
Scott.
You don't like artists in general using their regular names, or just
I don't
them-
like,
his name.
even if it's your regular name.
So Kevin Gates
if you
sound
got
black?
a slick name, it's cool.
But Kevin
if you
Gates
got
sound
some
black?
phony ass,
A lot of people don't
boring,
got,
phony
Joe Button
name.
is not a cool name, but it works.
Yeah.
Joe Buttons.
Joseph
didn't-
Buttons.
it- See, it wasn't Joseph neither. Joe Buttons actually went.
But that's
It
his
didn't
name.
sound horrible. Say, it didn't sound horrible.
I
Some
think
shit
we
just
if our name ain't Mustafa.
like Lloyd Banks don't sound bad to me, and that's a regular name, but it don't sound bad.
Lloyd
Travis Scott just sound white to me.
Lloyd is like kind of
We didn't seen we got fucking R&B singer named Lloyd. Let's stop.
Yeah,
I mean
but what I'm
we used to
saying,
Lloyd
though,
at this point.
I
Lloyd
heard
been an
Travis
old
more
black
than
man's
Lloyd.
name for a long time, man.
I
What
know
we talking
Floyd has
about?
been an old black man's name for a long time.
And you think Lloyd wasn't it? Floyd was? What the
Oh,
fuck?
yeah,
Lloyd was
They
like
say-
the white
Floyd.
version of Floyd?
Lloyd,
Get out of here.
I don't know. What we got next, Spaz?
the
That was
ball.
weird. Your brain dick. That's a new segment. Kenny Brains Wondering. You got to say that for the next show.
Kenny messed me up, but
Kenny messed me up too.
somebody lost their life. To get into this story,
Oh man.
Baltimore jury found a 16-year-old guilty Thursday of voluntary manslaughter in a fatal shooting of a man who confronted a group of squeegee workers with a baseball bat last July. And acquitting the teen of first and second degree murder, the jury found that he acted in partial defense of himself or others who he gunned down when he gunned down Timothy Reynolds at the bustling intersection of East Conway and Light Street on July 7th, 2022.
I got one question. What the
You
hell
say you
does
got
bustling mean? I guess I'm asking
Bustling.
you this. Yeah, what's bustling mean?
Don't
Busy.
Yeah.
All right, because I know that intersection. I'm like, what the hell is bustling?
Oh man.
This is an epic night.
I will say when I heard about that, I was happy they didn't find him guilty of first degree murder because that automatically carries life in prison. I was happy they didn't find him a second degree murder because that could carry about 35 to 70 years in prison. The manslaughter thing, I don't know. I think it carried 10 to 20 years, but it allows him time to reinvent himself and come back out here and still have a life. Again, I don't stand behind no type of senseless violence. I wish it wouldn't have happened. But I'm at the end of the day, I send my condolences to the victim family. But I'm glad that young black kid get a chance at life again, because there's a lot of black guys that got locked up 15, 16 years old, that's in their 50 now, 40s, or in their 30s that didn't get a second chance at life. So he gets a second chance at life. And, to ask me personally, if a guy running at you with a bat, it's no stand your ground law in Maryland. So that's something that we have to deal with as human beings. You know what I mean? A jury has to find its sense.
You play stupid games, you can win stupid prizes. That man jumped out thinking he was going to do something, and something happened. That's it. Should have stayed his ass in the car, pulled off like the rest of the world do.
I mean, yeah, that would have been the smartest way. That he probably still be here. But like I said, then again, it's not. Service to humanity is the best work of life, and that kid is in jail. So it was a lose that day in court. But I'm just glad that that young brother, get a second chance at life, and I hope that both parties can come to common ground, and maybe in the next world after. But it's a tragic event. Like Kenny said, you jump out and you do something. Just unfortunately, we don't have a law like Florida where you can stand your own ground and protect yourself. But I think the jury did the right thing by not by not coming back with. At least they did a partial good thing in my book by not coming back with that first degree murder, because that would have sent them somewhere that I don't think he deserved that much time for protecting himself. What we got next?
Hold on.
Man?
How much time did he actually get then?
They didn't do
Ain't
a
get
sentence
sentenced
yet,
yet.
but manslaughter don't
Okay.
carry with murder and first and second
And
degree
he
murder
young,
carries.
so
Yeah, he's 16 years
he
old,
get
so
the-
I think he'll be
he
home
gets some
before he's
wiggle
30.
room.
I think he'll be home, and then Warren Brown, his lawyer, is trying to get in the juvenile court. Maybe get home by the time he's 21.
21.
But he get a chance to get his GED. Hopefully, go in a good program. If you don't have to go to prison, go to the juvenile facility, gets his GED. Maybe get a trade or so, get his diploma, man. And I hope he makes something out of himself and don't even come back to Baltimore where just trying to make some money destroyed your life. It's sad. You know what I mean? My prayer goes out to the squeegee kids. Just out here trying to make a living for themselves. And they was just like for the last couple of years, like the red dot was at their head. So like I said again, our condolences go to the family, and what I'm saying, we just glad that the jury found in their hearts not to send that boy away, that kid away for the rest of his life, and you know what I mean, for defending himself overall. Where we at with it, Space?
Boosie and Kodak Black back beefing, or still beefing. That beef still going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Boosie says that BG from Cash Money saw Kodak Black in protective custody when he was locked up. And Kodak got a big thing about, never being in PC when he got locked up after the fame, etc.
B Jizzle ain't lying if he said it. That's all I'ma say. Jizzle a real one. He ain't lying if he said it. If he say that's where Kodak was at, that's where Yak was probably at. I don't got you BG just lying on him.
Yeah.
But did he tell Boosie that or not? Who knows? I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
You never know. Boosie probably just going
Boosie usually
crazy.
honest, man.
Yeah, I believe Boosie tell the truth a lot.
Facts.
But why do you wait till him and Yak was beefing to say it though?
Say because
And
That's-
beef with him. Why
that's
would he say it?
when the ammo can come out. I mean, I
guess.
been knew you was a bitch, but it wasn't my business.
Right.
Now
right.
it's my business.
Right. And listen, man, if you ever in West Baltimore, man, and you looking for something good to eat, and also if you thirsty on these hot days, I need you to go to 3605 West Rogers Avenue to one of my favorite restaurants. And also, this episode is brought to you also by this special place. It's called Kayla's Jumping Out the Pot, 3605 West Rogers Avenue. Go there and say RawDope Podcast, hand 5,000. Anybody on the team, and get a free triple mix on us, man. Listen, if you're looking for that pot work and you're looking for the best food in West Baltimore, come 3605 West Roger Avenue. Tequila's Jumping Out the Pot. It's that pot work. Bro, caters too, bro, and the bro chicken quarters with the string beans and potato salad, vicious. I can't wait till he come back on the show because he brings that to us all the time. Chevy, come back. Bring the food. What we got?
Boy, Herbo.
Herbo was just at the Gilly Fest looking good.
Yeah, he said he must pay 140 racks to the victims after racking up 1.5 million in stolen credit cards. He just played.
Well, that ain't bad. You only got to
good
pay
deal.
140,000 back.
That's how
that sounds
it
alright to
is
me.
most of the time with them scam charges.
Well, guess what? I want to steal 1.5 million if I only gotta give 140 back. Shit, where's that?
Why
That
not?
don't sound bad to me.
That's 10% of it.
Don't sound bad to me, shorty.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I mean, the time that he might have to do.
He gonna go to
bad.
jail though, so
Yeah.
that's
He's
bad.
gonna know I think didn't he plead to 5 years or something?
No, they say he could face up to 25 years.
Oh, okay. So he didn't go for sentencing yet.
Yeah, he didn't get sentenced yet.
That's tough.
It's still a rough one.
It's a rough one for that boy, for sure.
But yeah, man, the weather ain't been too bad this weekend. It wasn't real sticky this weekend, and that was a good sign. It's kind of cool today. You can kind of smoke your blunt and move around. You know what I'm saying? It ain't sticky. I hate sticky hot days, bro. It was a lot of sticky hot days. It's not my thing. What we got next?
LeBron James, man, this is surprising news right here. It say 8th graders at LeBron James I Promise School haven't passed a single state math test in 3 years. School response. It's crazy. What you think about that, LeBron? I mean, because LeBron James
no,
not the teacher.
First and foremost,
you feel me? You're not the teacher.
it's a school that take in troubled kids.
Okay.
They wasn't passing any fucking way. Let's stop acting like they was good students. They was fucked up. They brung them there trying to get the little niggas right, and they still working with them.
Right.
That's it.
A lot of people don't know that.
That's it. They act like these was some honor roll students. He done built the school for troubled kids, trying to get them on the right path. They ain't passed the test yet. Yeah. I ain't never passed a math test my whole high school career. Never.
Why you telling people that?
Because it's the truth. I ain't a lying ass nigga. And I don't be lying. Shit. I never got a math credit in school.
How you graduated?
I got them in summer school and Saturday school.
That's crazy.
That's how I got all my math credits. I've never earned a math credit during a school year ever in my life. It just never happened.
That's not.
So I don't got nothing to say about them kids. Leave them the fuck alone. Math ain't for everybody.
I would say, my opinion to the matter is it's a great thing that LeBron did, with the school, you know what I'm saying? And in 3 years, I could see the first year, could see the second year, but the third year, man, they should have been seeing some type of progress. I don't know the circumstances. I never want to be the first in line to down the black man business or the progress. And we know kids can be a bit overwhelming, but I just hope LeBron James fly out there, this summer and get some things in order, maybe some, more hooked on phonics or maybe some better staffing around there. But in 3 years, the kids should be doing some type of acceleration.
They may have got better. They might have went from 30s to 60s.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't indicate that. But
they're not going to say that part. They just going to say they ain't passing. So you don't know if they
I don't know how many kids actually go there.
Better.
A good amount, not a crazy amount.
Like 500?
I think it's more than that. I think it's like 1,800 or something.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids, bro, for not one single kid to pass. Man, what is this, 1 grade or just like a jail?
It's a charter school type.
So they got 6, 7, 8, so basically 6 to the 12th grade?
I'm not sure.
I mean, because if it's like that, bro, and you saying not one student passed the math test out of 1,800, that's vicious.
Graders, all the 8th graders.
Oh, it's just nothing but 8th graders?
Yeah, the 8th graders.
Okay.
Well, I was failing math in 8th grade too. That's all.
Yeah, but whatever school you went to, it wasn't 1,800 of y'all all failing math. That's kind of like some staff type shit. It might not be the kids' fault. Some bad staff and some
math
school
teachers.
And LeBron rich enough to get the. I feel like once the media hit it, LeBron to get down there. And
know what my biggest problem in math was most of the time? I always had African teachers and never could understand what the fuck they was really saying.
But you only had to master my Aunt Dear Sally.
There's numbers. What are you talking about?
After that.
No, that's add, subtract, divide, multiply. That's it.
I know what you going off of.
Yeah.
No, but they told me I'm a math guy.
Math go beyond that. I know how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, all that shit.
Yeah.
Math go past that, and then I don't know nothing.
But like, if you know how to add, subtract, and divide, right? You can do
different.
You can do percentage.
It get different, B. I can do percentages too.
If you know how to do
all that algebras and calculus
I'm telling you,
trigonometry.
if you know timetables, then you
no,
get
it's not the
algebra.
Same. Not the same.
You know what I mean? You go around and it's just
that shit not
you can get certain things, but I'm telling you, bro, everything is math. Is the old saying that when I got out of Kennedy Krieger, how I've been so good in math is my dear Aunt Sally.
I remember that.
When I mastered that, it's adding, track, multiply. When you get that down pat, everything else, because everything is about numbers. Either you adding, subtracting, or you multiplying. No matter what the situation is. You know what I mean? Geometry, trigonometry, whatever they want to do is going to come back to that. And that's what makes it. For anybody that struggle with math, my remedy is if you master those, because I wasn't perfect in math either, and I'm pretty good at math, but some stuff I just didn't feel like doing it, being lazy. I got to multiply this, then subtract this, then add this to come up with a stupid answer. Where to calculate that? You get what I'm saying? But overall, if you master those things, yeah, you do pretty good. So I probably in math, high school, I'll say I'll average about 73 to 80. You know what I mean? Because we didn't go off A, B, C's, and D's. So, like, maybe to a 73 to 80 math.
I was horrible.
Like 73 to 80.
I used to write on the back of math tests. Like, if it was a blank paper on the back of the test, I'd write a note explaining how I don't know shit.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's how I used to do my math test.
What's the offense
I
for
turned
this?
that shit into an English project. Like, yeah, I'm not good at math. I need help. I'm not going to know one answer on this motherfucker. I write a whole letter to the teacher.
So how do you get to make it up in summer school?
Say because I needed a math credit. They sent me to the math joint, and summer school was easy. I ain't had to know shit for the most part. They was just passing niggas.
Oh yeah, that's the way to go grow up cheating.
Hey,
That's
what
what we got next, man?
The Big Gilly Fest. Serious, man. It's a big event.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Gilly, man. The Gilly Fest.
When
Still
is it
gonna do
again?
It was the
passed
27th. July 27th, it passed.
29th.
It was the 29th? Okay.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Yeah, it passed.
Yeah, he had a star-studded event, and then his son passed away. So you can't cheer up from that, but for everybody turning
crazy?
out, it was pretty cool.
Why
So
we
that
supposed
happened
to go to
before or
that?
after?
Yeah, the tickets sold out.
What did I take off for? I know I took off for something we were supposed to go to soon enough. Was that it? And I forgot to take my off day. I'm
No,
mad
it was
now.
on a Saturday. So work good. It was on Saturday, bro. Nah, man, it was on a Saturday. It was on a Saturday, man. But I was happy for Gilly, and that he got that, that day, because I know he's dealing with a lot, losing a son. For any parent that lost a child, the whole goal I was always taught that the child buried the kid, not the kid buried
I think
not the
it was
parents
just
burying the child.
big that he even still went through with it.
Yeah, dawg, I thought he was gonna cancel, but he went through with it. But sometimes you gotta cheer up. You know what I'm saying? He's Muslim, so the funeral was, pretty quick. And you know what I'm saying? And just having that understanding, you know what I mean? He'll I guess you mourn alone, but when you a public figure, and it's sad to say, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with this, but he's showing that the show still gotta go on. And you got your shower, you got your bedroom, and you got your car to get it off your chest, but you still gotta go in and punch the clock, and that's just the sad thing about life. Some things you just can't just I'm on 3 and 4 years later, bro. I still ain't got over homies and family members I lost yet. So it's like a process, because life still go on, bro. It's just crazy that one day you here, the next day you not. And we see so much death over the last 20 years, that is so regular. When somebody dies, just like, hey, he went to jail, I ain't heard from him in a while. And that's how it happened for me, because it has to catch up to me, because I seen it so much, bro. I seen so much where it's not normal, bro. It's all the time, through the course of the years since the murder's been up in the city. It's bound to be somebody in your family, bro. It's just a matter of hours or days or seconds. So it's like you so much hearing it so much, and been it so. I don't even go on funerals and look at the body no more, because you know what I'm saying, it fucks with me, bro. If I see just my man might, God forbid, but a friend or a loved one pass away, I go to a funeral. I didn't even get to their funeral yet, and I'm there physically, because it remind me maybe of in 08 when I couldn't get to my grandmother's funeral, or 91 when my other grandmother passed away, or 05 when my daddy passed away. So I don't like really going, because it reminds me of so much other stuff that I haven't got over. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's just me personally. It just remind me. It takes me in a place like, damn, I didn't even get over this yet, and then this happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's a sad. Oh, man, you know what it is, man. You know what it is. What we got next?
Double XL freshman list. We talked about this a few episodes.
Can you blow that up on the screen? Somebody can pull that up. Can they make it fatter?
We can't make it fatter enough.
Put it back up. You got the names. Just read the names. I know Finesse 2 times is on there, but go ahead and pull it up. My bad.
Hell yeah, Finesse
Say
2
Finesse
times.
2
No, you can't put. I thought it's something
T.O.
Lee could do, like making it big on his.
Too Rare. DC the Don. Raw 49. Lil Tyler. Friday. Glorilla. Lola Brooke. Sleazy Where It Go. Real Boston Richie and Central C out of the UK. So let
me see the whole
talked
thing
about it
now.
before.
Only ones I even know is the girls.
Yeah, Kenny,
You know
you're
the
not really
boys.
tapped into the
You
culture.
know the
He
boys.
don't, because he's not
Don't.
tapped into the culture.
You know
No,
Finesse
no.
2 times.
That's
You heard of
I
Boston
know
Richie.
No,
But
I
You
it's,
heard of
it's
Boston
not a
Richie.
surprise that
You
Kenny
heard of
don't
Rob
know nobody on
29.
the list.
No,
It's
I
not a
haven't.
surprise. He doesn't
No,
know.
I
He doesn't
haven't.
tap in. He doesn't look.
Let me say it again.
Of course
Put it
he
up
doesn't
there.
know.
Yeah. Wow.
These are the double XL freshmen. Of course Kenny don't know. We know
I
this.
don't know them niggas.
But It's a few good guys. We got a chance to
Glorilla,
check
she
out the
hot.
ciphers. How you feel about the ciphers though?
girls.
I hated it.
Of course he hated it.
I hated the cipher. They
Cypher
had
was
one
about a
dude
7
start
out of
doing
10. The boy
the
was
achy
shaking his
break
hips.
at.
Yeah. Too rare. Was shaking his hips. He couldn't do
The
that.
freshman class finesse tuning the times. I got Boston Richie, Glorilla, Rob 29. I think they kind of like, I wasn't surprised to see them there. They kind of like deserve it. But
Pretty much.
it's getting phonier and phonier, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's getting phonier and phonier, bro, because I feel like they not, and then when they do the ciphers, I think it should be two ciphers, right? It should be one of strictly lyrics, and it should be when you grab a microphone and say you in a cipher, bro, it's supposed to be some explosive. Dudes start doing the sturdy and all this stuff, and and I mean, that's taken away from what they originally set out to be. When I heard a cipher and see the freshman class, for one, I know everybody's not a bar for bar, pound for pound MC, but I look at the freshman class like, hey, you ready to see the next 5 years of hip hop? Like when you look at the draft. But man, like even the draft, you have a lot of good players come out of there. But some of these guys, bro, no disrespect to hip hop, man, but some of these guys, like, damn, who's picking the list? Why are y'all overlooking other cities, bro? Like this can't be what the world picking, and who is picking this? Like, it should be broken down into sections, what the white people want to pick, what the Spanish people want to pick, what the black people want to pick, put it in one pouch. Because, man, some of these dudes, I watched the freestyle, bro. I was like, yo, come on. I had to be you for that. I said, come on, Spaz. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Listen, everybody know I'm a hip-hop head. I love it. And I love the new music, like Yachty albums, one of my favorite joints, all that. But, man, I'm still a MC. I'm still hip-hop. I'm still the culture at flesh. Sometimes, bro, it can't go into a cipher and not be a spitter. Just like you can't go harmonize and not have a voice or no rhythm. Everybody stay out each other's lane, but them ciphers and shit is meant for bar lords, bro. And I feel like a lot of bar lords ain't get a chance. So what I did was, I said, man, enough is enough. I said, you know what I'm doing? I'm comparing, and I'm not dealing with views. I'm not dealing with money. I'm not dealing with nobody that's signed and no jury. I want to deal with pure D talent. So what I did was I looked at the double XL cover, and I said, you know what? It's about time, man. The RawDope Podcast 2023 freshman class. You know what I'm saying? For my city, the core of my city, that I feel like that the people that's on that list go up against them and they'll mop the floor with them straight up and down, with the exceptions of but overall I think we'll do it. So I want you to put that freshman class up there right now. Again, the double XL. And then you put ours.
Oh, you want the double?
But no, put ours up there first. Who you got up there?
We got Gangsta Baby, Baltimore Bella, Big Muwop, Rick and the Menace, Kashia, Don Baby, and Too Raw.
Now go to the next one. Go to all of them before we straight get into it.
Got Leak wanna come up, NASG Chaz, NLU Young Nick, 448 Reek, R2R Mari, OMC Ant, ABG Dollaroo, ATM Leak.
Motherfucker bitches. Now go to the next. Now sum it up.
YMC Ant, T Savage, Big Rocket, Stargazing, Tokyo, BRM Stuntin', IZM 400, KFM Buck.
Kenny!
Yeah.
Run it down. Lee! Do you need some help over there? Because we need some type of instruments played, please.
Throw the list back up.
Start with the first one.
Throw the list
Do you
up.
think these people deserve to make the list? If you're looking at this, drop a like in the comment box, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and share. Double XL freshman 2023 list versus Baltimore City RawDope Podcast 2023
And
Freshman's Class.
who y'all
Let's go.
think we left off this list, or who y'all think should have been on this list?
Leave it in the comment box. Leave it in the
Let us know
comment box. And become a member because we got one episode sitting in there just waiting for members only. Tap in. Go ahead, pull it up.
List. Gangsta Baby. You know, I've been liking Shorty for a minute. She spits. She need to be on a cipher somewhere. Bella just came out of nowhere so fast. I remember we
Move
had
it over
on
because I
here.
can't see Bella's face. It's all in the RawDope sign.
Now you can see it.
Yeah,
Everything.
can't see her face. Like, I want that sign taken off. That big ass RawDope right there. Can't see my stuff. Like,
it's cool.
Yeah, I want to see the face.
But Bella,
there you go.
I remember we
Yeah,
had
go
on
down right
here.
there,
She
and then
was
you'll
just
go up, right? You can scroll
cooking
up.
and doing all types of other shit, and we was telling her you need to rap. And she did it and took the fuck off.
Yeah, I remember having her on that episode, and she was crazy. And then Gangsta Baby, she's gone crazy. She's a top. She
Shorty
can go.
Baby.
She can rap. She can rap.
Yeah,
go ahead. Scroll down.
So you got Muwap.
Shout out to Muwap. Muwap a spitter, and shout out to them hooking up with Jay, man, and making it happen. Reek in the Menace. Go back down. Yeah, Reek in the Menace. I think she's probably the biggest. She got it.
Sexy thing going on.
Yeah,
she remind me of one of them girls that's on for real. She got the whole sexy wave.
Yeah, she probably the biggest.
She kind of like on. Like, I wouldn't say on, but she kind of. she eating.
Kashaya. Nice.
She's a
She
spitter.
can spit. I've been trying to get her in here for a minute.
Shout out to her, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That is vicious because I hear all of these women music.
Down Baby. She cool.
She in the last.
She talk big shit though.
Yeah, in the last 6 months, she been going crazy. She been going crazy. You know what I mean? She's definitely, working. You know what I'm saying? She definitely working. I hear her, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, she's in the freshman class. And this one, last but not least, I feel like we was a part of it. I feel like some artists, pull it back up, but I feel like some artists is on this list. Like, I kind of like, Too Raw. I feel like, I remember when I first met her right here at our location, and she came in here just literally to spit. And I heard her spit, and I said she was aggressive. And then she came in and just dealing with her. I feel like that is like the new Remy Martin. I feel like she really can rap, and she rap. You know what I mean? I don't see her making records like Conceited. But I see her on records like Annie Up. I'm just comparing it. You know what I'm saying? I see her on like a Raw Digger when she was Flip Mode. I see her on those hard tracks. Maybe later on in her career, in the months to come, that she'll mellow down and get into something.
I've actually was listening to her project, and she had some chill shit where she was more so telling stories, and she nice with that. That's where I ain't know she had that for real. So when I listened to her project, I'm like, oh, all right, she ain't just an aggressive spitter. She can put it together.
So overall, put that back up. Overall, out of that list, Gangsta Baby, Bella, Big Muwap, Rika and Dominez, your girl, Kashaya, Don Baby, and Too Raw. Who do you think in 2024 gonna have that explosive breakout year? Because they all buzzing right now. Everybody on the list buzzing. But who you think 2024 first quarters like they're gonna do? They gonna already be there. Who do you think?
I think I'm gonna have to go with probably Bella.
I was thinking the same thing.
Bella just she got
marketable.
That buzz. She
marketable.
I
was gonna say the same
friendly.
thing.
She show up the shit.
Yeah. And she take pride in what she do.
And she don't mind showing off that sex appeal. So all that helps.
And I think she getting better and better. When I heard her with ATM Leak on a Wop Wop joint, I was like, okay. You know what I mean? From her having the club, man. I just feel like Bella reminds me of an Eve. I feel like she can go in all different directions. with her career. I feel like she can run the runway. I feel like she can get the music buzz. I feel like she can get good features. I feel like she can have a cooking show. I feel like she can go podcast. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that she got character. And you know, I feel like Brittany Too Raw, man, you gonna see her on a lot of like tracks with spitters. You know what I mean? I would like to see her on a track with like a Tech or like a NSG Chaz. You know what I'm saying? Like those spitter Conan. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see some of the hard spitters with her on the track and see how she hold out. Stargazy though. No, I don't think we got into that. What's next?
Yeah,
Nice, we got the mail list.
Let's go. Blow it up. What we got? Whew. Whew.
Leak gonna come up and NASG Chaz.
Leak, I like so much. He's so much of a businessman. I got him. Put it back. I got him. He's so much of a businessman that I got Shorty. I got him going big, bro. He young enough to do it. And Chaz.
I like Leak, and I did my first radio interview with him. So yeah, he my little man now.
And
for
Chaz,
real.
man,
And
Chaz.
Chaz, you know, that's like one of my favorite rappers from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, Chaz. He's fucking.
That boy nice.
Yeah, he.
That's Kenny #1.
They gonna be good. They gonna be good. Who we got? Scroll up. My God.
Little
OMC Ant.
That's my
I
little
think he's
man.
gonna have an explosive year. I think he's the last year from TikTok and everything he do. I feel strongly about him, man. I feel strongly about him. And listen, I know he's gonna have Shorty's special. Remember, I'm telling y'all that he's special, and that's why he's just one of those guys. I feel like without all the big names in the game right now out of Baltimore, because you have some big names. That's why I tell her everybody can't make the freshman list because a lot of artists are not freshmen. I'm just sorry, they're just not freshmen. I'm talking about this new growth for Baltimore. I'm talking about the last 365 days. This shit is coming out. I'm not saying these artists ain't been out. And ain't been out before the last year, but in the last 365 days, they're impacting heavy. Pull it back up, Spaz. They're impacting heavy. And I think Leak gonna come up, and Chaz is definitely it. And ABG Dollar Rule, you gotta check him out. He's under that IZM camp.
I know
Yeah.
ABG Noah. I never heard of Dollar.
Yeah, Noah was on the podcast.
Yeah, I know him.
But Dollar Rule, man, he nasty. You gotta listen to his music. And they clipped his page. You know, the following was good. The music was good. He was on the box. He was fighting some cases. I checked him out. I was like, oh, man, Shorty gonna be big. You know what I mean? If he keep going the way he going, he's gonna be big, man. I like his music. I like what he doing. And I feel like he deserved to make the RawDope Podcast freshman class of 2023. Pull it up. ATM League. I'm Southside nigga like GGL. My bitch a BBL. Hey, listen. ATM Leak, I'm going to say, is a hook king. He's got a great voice. I like his voice. And I think in the last year, you know, he been out for a minute, but the last year, he been showing his ass.
I like how he impacted Bella.
Yeah.
He rarely helped get our rap game right.
And I think he a hook king. I'm not going to say I think he's a future hook king. I think he's a future hook king because all his hooks, he going crazy on it. Pull it up. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and share. Baltimore City RawDope Podcast, 2023 freshman class list versus the double XL freshman class list. I'm just putting our city up putting our city on the forefront. So those who don't know, now you know. All these artists is out of Baltimore. A lot of these artists are independent, doing their own thing, paying out their pocket. A lot of these artists don't have the super big buzz. Some of these artists have the super big buzz that's reaching outside of Baltimore and the DMV. But all of these artists are grinding. Look them up. Pull it up.
You got damn right. Yes.
And now you, young Nick, it's just, yeah. You know, that's the A1 Beam crowd. Him, Lee, going to come up. Damon Shine, Shorty Spitter. I think if he keep going and stay focused, he going to do his thing. Then there you go. Can I get some horns or anything? Can I get some horns? I'm just saying the MVP. for me, the MVP of 2023, it's got to be my guy, 448 Reek. 448 Reek is expressing why he is going to be a legend in this city within the next 5 years. Promise you that. I'm not saying it's not going to happen today. I'm not saying it's not going to happen tomorrow, but I'm saying in a 5-year span from today to 60 months later, I'm saying that boy, you better be on the lookout for him. He's a dog, man. He's a dog, and I like his music. I like his music. I like him. I like him as a person, and I like his music, and I think he makes good music, and I think he's so young. He's like 19, 20 years old. He's going to get better and better and better and better and better. Just like Scola. Scola, and everybody know, got better
Definitely
and better,
got better.
and better and better. Reek is one of those artists that's going to get better and better
He
and
already
better
is
and
getting
better.
better.
I promise you
He
is.
got better from the first time I heard him to now.
Yeah, I promise you he is. And then, say he got that pressure down there. He got the young rock star in the making, OTR Chaz. He got the motherfucking Richest Youngin with him, Roddy Rags, and he got one of the fucking biggest producers. Another guy, I'm going to give him 3 years, from now to 3 years, white boy with the bag, bro. Like with that production and that whole North Avenue Longwood thing that they got going on is vicious, man. I pray them dogs I pray my guys stay healthy. And I pray they stay free, and I pray they stay focused, and I pray they stay alive and get to that GOAT status, because they already premature GOATs. But when you get to that GOAT status and you start accomplishing things, man, I like them, man. The boys got a strong unit, bro. Just like I liked the ATM League and GGL Slick collaboration. I liked that song. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty dope song, and it symbolized to me that these older artists, these more seasoned artists that probably don't even have the biggest bugs of these young artists, all need to work together and just make good music. And I believe in that, bro. You know what I'm for those that's level-minded and level-headed. Pull it back up. Who else on that list? R2R Mari. This young guy, man, you know what I'm saying, Chelsea Terrace, Libby Heights and Garrison artist from around the way. Shorty been buzzing. He's a talented guy. He's got a nice voice. He makes good music. And I think if he works more harder, and I think if he put out more work in a calendar year, because I believe all artists should, at least if you're not that buzzing artist, and you're not getting your 3 to 5,000, your 10K a show, I still think you need to put out 4 projects a year, 16 videos, winter, summer, spring, and fall. You need to be consistent when you drop. But Mari's been consistent. He's definitely buzzing in that under 21, the 21 and under crowd. He's definitely giving them the business out there, man, and he made the cut, bro. He made the cut, man.
I be watching them put their videos and stuff together. Like, they just dropped the video a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was out there when they was putting it together.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing them working, because I be telling them he be bluffing sometimes. Like, boy, what you doing? What you doing?
But
when he get to working, he put out good shit.
Spaz like him.
Shorty can flow.
Yeah, he can flow.
And that's my thing. He got a flow.
He got a good flow, very good flow.
He just need to work a little.
He got a very good flow, man. Well, what we got next? Cool. This the icing on the cake right here. YMC Ant. My baby T Savage. Now, I just feel like T Savage is a more seasoned vet, but the work, bro. The work. She not to be. I think this is one of her best years.
When you say what's her name had the Remy appeal, that's what T Savage got to me.
T Savage give me the Eve.
She can go.
The Eve.
That's a good one too. That
Eve.
That's
because,
a very good
know what I mean? Who do you
can
love?
go
When she dropped Who Do You Love?
Or go
when she did Who Do
gangster.
You Love, that let me know that T Savage can go different places with it to act. And you know some things. Well, Lee, he knows some things, you know what I mean? We know she's going different places in life, but I think she's a beast, man. And the reason why I gave her, put her on the freshman list, because I feel like, the last year, you know what I mean, she been grinding, she been putting it out, and then she just a savage. And I just don't feel like she got her just due.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean? I feel like she didn't get her just due yet. Like people not recognizing, what's going on with this particular artist. And then people ask me, "Oh, how did CZ Baby make it?" I'm like, "Bro, CZ Baby was like out
She was
when
a
we
freshman
started.
last year or something. She
Like,
she
yeah,
in her
like CZ
second,
Baby
third
is a
year
season.
now.
Yeah, she big. Like she's in a senior. We
She
gonna
ain't
do
a
a
rookie
senior
no
list.
more.
You know what I mean? We gonna do a freshman college list. Like, you know what I mean? But not saying none of these. I'm just saying these artists. I feel like it's the face of Baltimore after,
It's
because we're
on the
witnessing a
come
lot
up
of our big
right
artists
now.
get out of here. We're witnessing history in the making right now. It's a lot of artists that you listen to from Baltimore is making moves behind closed doors. So that's what made me open up this line of freshmen,
Let you know
2023
who's
RawDope.
next.
Who's next? You know what I'm saying? So these artists are not the biggest artists, but they're big. Like I said,
They next.
Reek in the Minute, she's huge. T Savage, she's kind of like huge. You know what I mean? In the DMV region, I think Reek and she's more outside of the DMV. T Savage, all of them buzzing in their own way in different places, but. You know what I mean? I just think, she deserved that. That Who Do You Love, that last freestyle, she been putting out shit, consistency for the last year, and that just made me, I couldn't do the list without it. Now go back to the list. And if you're looking at this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, donate to the channel. And now YMC Ant. He's a dog, man. He's coming up, man. He's coming up at a rapid pace, too.
I like your flow.
I like his
He
flow,
got like
too.
a harmony with him.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it. I like his last joint he did, and I feel like the last year, he's been he put out a few songs, he put out a few projects, and I feel like he's the freshman class, he's not the guy that's ripping and running in every show or this and that, but he's the guy that's really have a big influence, and people are singing his music, and people love his music in the States, you know what I mean, and I know that his buzz is going beyond the DMV. A lot of these artists' buzz is going beyond the DMV. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely got, their section of the city on lock, and the city recognize them. So if you got your neighborhood on lock and then the city recognize you, of course it's spilling over to the outskirts of Maryland. Of course it's getting in the areas of D.C. people. Of course it's getting in the Pennsylvania airway, of course. But that's our
We'll get
little
a few
region.
places because we go everywhere.
Yeah.
And we going to bump what we like
Yeah.
wherever we at. So
Exactly.
it's going to spread.
We get that hope. What else on that list? Okay, Big Rocket.
I love Rocket.
I love Rocket. I love Rocket too. She is a very ambitious female artist. She has aggressive flow. She has a big approach. What she reminds me of in hip hop, she gives me that younger wave, that Megan Thee Stallion, that Cardi. You know what I'm saying? That genre of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I feel like some of these girls kind of like need to be in the studio with some seasoned vets, or even guys like us that used to rap on the, it's just a little, for a female, help with the pen never hurts. Rocket makes good music. She's an aggressive female. She kind of remind me of a Megan Thee Stallion mixed with a Remy Martin.
I go with the Megan thing.
You know what I mean? She gives me that. She gives me that vibe. What else is there? Spaz. Stargaze. She's sexy. She's sexy. She makes good music. She can rap. I like the fact that she can rap and then she grinds. You know what I mean? And I like her music.
She keep it cute at all times.
She keeps it cute at all times, and she can spit.
She definitely can.
And she's been consistent the last year. And this list we start coming up with this list. We'll be working on a new list for next year starting Black August. You know what I mean? This is Black August. And listen, Tokyo, the youngest on the whole list. We got a gift from her in case you guys never knew. Now, tell them about Tokyo real quick, Shaz. Just get to Tokyo real quick before we get to the rest of that list, the bottom three of that list. But I want to introduce y'all to my city. You know what I mean? My city, my hometown, Baltimore City hip hop. Check out Tokyo. And I think she's not even 16 yet.
Yes.
real who really fucking with me. But when I speak my truth, they mad, so I'm just shit talking. She keep
Cut it
watching
up.
my page over a nigga, she just keep stalking. Shit can get bloody, but my diamond steady crip walking. I catch the highlight down, listen till I'm shit talking. And I ain't beefing over niggas, bitch, I send them back. I make sure me and my bitches good, got the hood on my back. Me and my niggas must be diced the way we stay strapped. And Baltimore ain't fucking big, so bitch don't never lack. I'm smoking good, we to my chest, so I ain't never stressed. Going to get the brain of right, a bitch get left. And bitch, I'm always SOB, and that's until my death. The patches made me who I am, so ain't shit to regret. I make shit happen. I ain't Metro, but I make shit boom. I got stay humble. It was nice, but I ain't had no rum. The one flexing on the ground don't even got no rum. Only bitch here was still the realest nigga in the room. And if I was to die today, the realest bitch is nay. And when we step, we go for broke, so bitch don't ever play. I'm past the beefing on the ground, since that's where you stay. The day you take from me and mine is the day you gon' lay. So when you got some shit to say, make sure you check your pockets. You mad at me because your nigga bitches tell them stop it. Bitches be studying my style, but bitches can't even rock it. I'm ducked out with my little dude, so hit me up on lock it. Huh? What's up?
I feel like, no. If you motherfuckers ever want to second guess me about a list I make, that's the type of list I make. That's Tokyo. She 14, 15 years old, spitting like that, and she can fuck with that list, and that girl that's on that double XL list can't fuck with her. I said it. Anybody, I'm compare your list to what I'm saying. Just get the money, get the chain, get the views out your eyes. Compare music to music. And my list, that RawDope Podcast, Baltimore City, 2023 freshman class list, can't be fucked with. And y'all pick that double XL list. And listen, like I said, there's a few dudes I liked on it for the next few times. Rob 29, Boston Richie. You know what I mean? There's a few spitters on there.
I be feeling like, why Tech ain't on there for real?
I don't understand that,
Like,
but
I be thinking
fuck
Tech
that.
should have made at least something like
if
that
he
within
didn't
the
make it
last
this year,
2-3 years.
If Tech and Peasy and dudes like that didn't make it this year, I feel like they should do like a lot of rappers do. When they come to them, don't take it. Because ain't no fucking way YG Tech is not a double XL freshman. Stop it. But whoever's listening, whoever's making the moves, they're making the moves. They're going to do that. But I promise you, when this little place, this little thing on the map, Maryland, Baltimore, this little city, get there, y'all in trouble. Get back to that list for me. Y'all in trouble. Roll it up. Now, that is 3 spitters right there. Let's talk about it. What's that boy name that was dancing?
Too rare.
He could a buck crush him. What was the other dude on there? Boston Richie?
Yeah.
IZ 400 to finish him. What was the other dude on there?
DC the Don.
A stunting to kill him. Right there is 3 bar lords. 3 hip hop consistent guys that been laying it down. Stunting has had a breakthrough 365 days. I promise you, consistent, working, grinding, putting it out there. Ozzy's 400, the last 365 days, he been busting his ass on tour with Conway, Drumway Music, putting out projects, fucking with Giddy, fucking with Dollar Rule, fucking with SK, fucking with his whole crew, bro. And then he's taking it global. He done traveled the world with that movement, man. He is a true rapper. He can sing too. He makes good music. Hey, listen, put your money where your mouth is. All you gotta do is call me and Kenny up. All I'm saying is, I'm not speaking about chains. I'm not speaking about watches. I'm not speaking about how many chicks a nigga fuck, how many houses a nigga got. I'm just speaking music.
We done heard these.
RawDope Podcast is music. Everybody getting money. Everybody got a pistol. Everybody can get everybody killed. Everybody all this. But we just dealing with the music. I just love the music. Kenny Fatso love the music. Lee love the music. So as the back, he loves the music. We're just speaking off of music, bro. And then I know a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, I should have made the list. I should have made the list." Bro, you can't make the list.
Tell us who you are. We want to hear from you.
You can't make the list. Tell us who you are. But I'm just going off what's constantly on my timeline. Who hitting me up? Who did I look at this shit that's working? This list was built off of hard work. These people are working. They are grinding. They are trying it, and they represent our tribe of Baltimore hip-hop. And I support it. It's no knocking nobody. It's a lot of rappers I love. You know what I'm saying? Some of my favorites ain't make the list, but sometimes I feel like they not freshmen. Some dudes are sophomores list. You know what I'm saying? For the next, all the way into the almost the end of the fourth quarter, in September, we'll have the sophomore list. In October, we had the junior list. And then in fucking November, for the beginning of the full quarter, we will have the senior list.
Out of here list.
You know what I mean? The out of here list. You know what I mean? People that's ready to graduate. So right now, we on a freshman class. I feel like some of these artists might be more seasoned vets. Some of these artists might get skipped to be seniors. Might get skipped to be juniors. I don't know, but these artists have had a major impact and been representing for Baltimore in the city and outside the city for the last 365 days. And we wanted to bring this to y'all on Black August. And I feel like compare that list and Google these artists' music and look up these artists' music, bruh, and then put it up against that double XL list. And just go song for song, and you'll be writing in that comment box that you looking at. Hey, Ham, you know what you talking about? Kenny, Lee, Spaz, I like what y'all did. That's it. This is our list. And like I said, globally in hip hop, females are kicking ass.
They are.
Female rappers are kicking ass.
They actually like the hottest right now.
They are the hottest. That's a fact. That's a fact, even though Travis Scott sold 500,000 in a short week.
Niggas like him and Uzi and them don't count. They crush everything.
Yeah, but Uzi didn't sell 500,000 in a week.
I mean, but they crushes everything.
Yeah, they didn't either. Travis Scott numbers are special. Do not to get off topic, but Travis Scott numbers are special. Pull that list back up one more time. And if you're looking at this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, share.
I'm a big KFN Buck fan. He's just spit.
And he been a lot. He's a gold spitter. And he slowed down because he endured a lot of pain. He lost his mom. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, he lost his sister. He was going through some things. But the last year, Buck has been coming out that bag. And he's been fighting. And he's been grinding. And I like his music.
He's been putting
I like his music. And he's a spitter. He's a cold-blooded spitter.
His clothing line. He been grinding.
His clothing line is out. It's hot. Check out his clothing line. And stunting, man. Stunting a big deal, bro. Pull that back up one more time. Stunting a big deal, bro. Stunting a big deal. And like I said, man, again, man, go from the top so we can run around at 2023. Everybody, YMC Ant, T Savage, Pick Rocket, Stargazy, Tokyo, BRM, Stunting, Ozium 400, KFN, Buck. Go backwards. They made my 23
Check
list.
These people music
And then
out,
Kenny, do you disagree with anybody? Lee, Kenny, Spaz, y'all disagree with anything on this list? You have an opportunity to speak about it now. Okay. Also added to the list, Leak on the come up. NASG Chaz, OMC Ant, ABG Dollar Rule, ATM Leak, NLU Young Nick, 448 Reek, my guy, and R2R Mar. Salute to the hood. Right there, he got the trap right on there. And then, Baltimore City, freshman class, Gangsta Baby, Bella Baltimore.
All them girls look good, too.
Yo, Big Moo-Wop, Reeking the Menace.
We got Kashaya, Dom Baby, and Brittany Too Raw.
And then, our female artists look better than yours.
They do.
Our female artists look better than yours. I'm putting my state up against anybody, my nigga. And then they got the fat history book holder, the creator, the commander-in-chief, RawDope Podcast, Hand 5,000. I'm putting my city on my back, on my map, and we going in at 4th and goal, bro. With 3 seconds left on the clock. And they telling me, Coach, call the play, and I'm calling the play, and we going in the end zone, man, with my partner, Kenny Fatso. You get what I'm saying? And the whole team, Leader Genius, and everybody, bro. You know, we put that list together just to bring to you guys how we feel about these artists that have been working. And if you look at our history of RawDope Podcast, and you look at the page recently, what we've been posting is we've been posting flashbacks of the different artists we deal with. So we fucks with everybody. Even when phony artists come around, we don't even tell them they phony. We just tell them, boy, get back in that booth and make it work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate in my blood, bro. Ain't no hate. And that's what we want to do. We come from a violent city, and they don't think we can stick together. And today was beautiful. I posted those females, and it was each other female saying, go ahead, sis. Don't worry about me, this and that. That's unity. It can't be unity in our city if one person lead by example. We lead by example. We made the list. We stand behind the list. So everybody approve of that list? Any disagreement on the list?
I just
No.
think YMCA ain't too big to be on it personally. And I was talking about past for
Yeah,
2
he
years.
passed the freshman
Even,
class. I get
even
that.
3 years ago, I feel like he was.
He could be on a senior list, damn near. I get what you said.
But I feel like he had
He's
a
savage
explosive.
too. If you really going there,
Yeah. But other than that, everything perfect. It wasn't nobody that wasn't supposed to be on that for real.
but
Hey,
off
but
the
you,
going off
Rick in a
of
minute,
working this year,
This
like you
year,
say,
yeah,
then
yeah.
it
They've been grinding. They've been
belong
grinding.
there.
But Rika the Menace, she's pretty big. Savage pretty big. And Ant is pretty, pretty big in a global area. But this list was just made off of
we trying to get global exposure.
you know what I
to
mean?
these
It's
people.
like it's like those artists. I feel like Finesse 2 Time was on the list, and he's not, like that freshman. He's like a true freshman, you know what I'm saying? Like, he need this extra year eligibility, so he just, you know what I'm saying? So artists made the list that just had that explosive year, and I feel like they still young because certain years ago, it was this female artist popping, it was this group of artists popping, and then this year these artists have just been reigning supreme, bro. And I love it, and I support it 100%. What we got next?
Black August. A lot of people don't know the meaning.
Go ahead and read that, Kenny.
Black August originated in the California penal system in the 1970s. Many significant events in this new African nation's struggle for justice and liberation have occurred in August. The commemoration of Black August particularly hails the advances and sacrifices of our black freedom fighters.
Round of applause for that. So
How
next,
long has it been around? Because it's
said
like
it.
a lot of things really
It's right.
I just started hearing about it though. It say when it started, but I didn't hear about it until maybe the last 4 or 5 years. The same as Juneteenth. That came about late. We didn't hear about it until later. It been around.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying.
Just
It's
being
like,
in the Nation of Islam, I know about it. For a
how
while.
do stuff like that get brought to the forefront to black people? That's my what I'm getting at.
We just did it.
We doing it
Yeah, we
now,
just
right
did it.
now.
Round of applause for that. We
But
just
it
did it.
should have been to the forefront. All black kids should know about this.
That's why
We
we
shouldn't
did
be
it.
ignorant to this type of information.
That's why we did it, bro, because we want to
Goddamn
let
right.
the world know that we just not just the regular podcast. We cover news, sports, entertainment, and hip-hop, but we also bring awareness to the things in hip-hop, to urban community develop, to things that we've been through, to y'all. We use the microphone because they say the two biggest things that you got that's really important in this world is the eyes and the ears. So we just try to put the right energy in the air. So Black August is important, you know what I'm saying? To some ignorance is important, and to some positivity it's a lot important. So it's a beautiful month, and I felt like I wanted to do something special for hip-hop because it's Black August, and we in the 50th year of hip-hop, and I feel like, man, we need 2 ciphers. I need 2 ciphers, man. We need 2 ciphers this year. Whoever locking in with the ciphers, let's lock and load. Let's do what we got to do. Let's get strong. But the female cipher is coming up this Black August, and the male cipher is coming up this Black August, and it's brought to you by RawDope Production. Kayla's jumping out the pot. They getting involved. Digital Empath is also getting involved. And any content creators that want to get involved and be a part of this spectacular thing that we doing, hit us up, bro. Hit us up at the RawDope Podcast at gmail.com. RawDope Podcast at gmail.com. RawDope. And if you ever want to donate to the channel, man, donate to the channel, man. The Cash App information about to pop up down below, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything that we do, man, anything that y'all want us to talk about, man, hit us up, bro. Hit us up. Different people run a page, so you might be talking to me, you might be talking to this person, but we working. What we got next? Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment. Baltimore 2023 freshman class. Tell us how you feel about that.
It's the big segment everybody been waiting for. The Kenny has his own opinion segment.
Okay, I got my own opinion, dog.
Kenny has his own opinion.
Lee, I need the round of applause. I need everything that we got on the boards for this. Kenny, these questions are put together every week, twice a week for you to give you have your own opinion, dog. And you can give your own opinion about this because nobody's going against you. Well, we're going to go against you like you butt.
Let's ask the questions,
Okay,
man.
start. Number one, let's go.
Would you date a woman whose last relationship was with a bisexual partner, male?
No,
Why not?
because she disgusts me for even liking niggas like that.
But how do you know that she knew? Maybe she found that out and that's why they broke up.
Well, if that's the case, she was bamboozled, hoodwinked. I can't hold that against her. But if you just like niggas that like shit like that, you disgust me.
Would you continue to have sexual relationships with her?
No, I already done cut one off for that type of shit before in life.
You had a lot of pussy in your life, boy. You had a chick that told you they... I'll talk about that after the game, bro.
I was about to say, what did you talk about?
Yeah, I just got to ask you that, bro. Okay.
Okay, would you make a porn star your wife?
No, I'm not Adam.
What if she please you in all the ways you want to be pleased then?
And you're a good slut for me. You can stay that.
You never fell in love with a slut in your life?
You goddamn right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have,
Okay,
but she
so-
wasn't my wife. She was my slut to the side.
But has a slut been
love
so
my
good
slut.
to you that you wanted her to yourself?
No. Why would I be that selfish? You good at this shit. Go spread your gift with the world.
Wow, why you don't want the gift to yourself, bro?
I'm not that selfish.
Bro, what? Yeah, I ain't gonna
Not
lie,
that
bro.
selfish, my nigga.
If I had a good freak, bro, I try to keep it to myself for a couple months.
You good at that shit for a reason. Go spread your gift with the world.
Yes, but every man is my
Say-
turn. It's my turn with the freak.
My
So I want
turn-
it to myself for the next 60 days.
No,
What's
I don't
wrong
need
with
no
that?
60 days. I had you to myself for tonight. We had a good time. Our time together is our time together.
So you one and done.
I
Not
don't
with
have
a
a
good
problem.
freak.
I don't even be having a problem with one
Not
and
with
done.
I'm talking about a good freak, Kenny.
I might want to go back,
good
but if I
freak.
never get back again,
No, that
I don't be giving a fuck.
All right, listen. So you never had a chick that was so bomb that she had that bum.
Yes, I have.
And you had to go back and you would tolerate
Yeah, you'll
anything
go
to
back.
do.
You want to, but once it's gone, I'm
But
not.
what if she
I
willing to
lost
be-
the best
what-
head on earth.
Oh, but what
I
if
don't
she would?
care.
No, I'm not saying you lost the best head on earth. Y'all cut out. I'm just saying you get with a chick, you crack her, boom, you be like, it's all right. That's on Monday. Then you go crack her again on Friday. Like, damn. You crack again on Sunday. You like, fuck. I can't even go home. You crack her again a week later. You like, she's a broken water main. She's a monstrosity. She's a monstrosity. She's a monstrosity. She's a monstrosity. And you mean to tell me that if you feel like this monstrosity, this broken water main, this deep throater, this beautiful body of hers, and I know other dudes done had this in all types of ways, but I just want to cuff this
I don't want
for the next 60 days.
I'm good. We gonna do what we do, and whatever you do when we not together, that's what you do.
I'm saying it's not.
give a
I'm just
fuck.
saying, can you just stop for 60
I
days?
don't know, cause that makes feelings. That's when you all in love. You want to be running
So
around.
you holding your
I'm
feelings
not
back.
doing none of that.
So you
shit.
said if you keep going, you won't catch feelings. You can't let go in 60
I'm
days.
saying.
You can't let go in 60 days if you catch feelings.
I'm not, but I'm not gonna catch feelings in 60 days. I'm gonna just be cracking you, and that's it.
But what if she wear you out that you got to crack her more again?
All right, not keep cracking.
You
her.
ever
That don't
crack a chick so
mean
good that she's
feelings.
coming back and keep calling you?
Yeah,
Okay, and then you crack her again.
it's happened.
And
I
three
done had a
times,
whole relationship
if
happen
you
off
crack
that
her
before.
good 3 times, you in for at least a 90-day ride.
Not necessarily.
So you never got in to crack something so good that you get. I had a lot of 90-day
Sometimes you just
runs.
get away. You got get away. You
Hell
know
no,
you
bro.
you know when a bitch getting too clingy and
I guess
you might
when-
have fucked her a little too
Nah.
good and you want to get her away from you a little bit
Spaz,
now.
I think I hung in the clubs and the bars too much. Cause man, you be in the club, bro. It's like 12, 13. You
I'm
see that
definitely
little
only
freak.
need to crack them one
But
time.
I'm saying,
and
listen, I
good.
ain't talking about the club hop. It's one of them ones that you be like, Jesus. Then she in the club, she looking good. Bro, I can't control myself, bro. Back then, I couldn't, bro. Like, I got to go with her. Matter of fact, fuck all that, yo. I'm with you for the next month. You figure deal me? Hey, I'm not a fake dude to be like, yo, sometimes that pussy drive you crazy, bro. Some of these bitches you can't even tell
I'll,
their head from the
I'll
pussy. They
pop
so
say,
wet
don't
all
get
around the
pussy,
board.
whip that pussy.
Nah, I'm
Fuck all
saying,
that.
if you whip that pussy,
It's
but it's
so
just
much
something
good
that grip a
pussy out
nigga
here in the
dug it.
world. You gonna bump into some new good pussy. The next bitch you
Yeah.
fuck damn near.
I
It's
get
good
that,
pussy
bro. All
everywhere.
pussy, different shades of size. I get that, but bro, in my lifetime, bro, I've been pussy with. I haven't been gone crazy because dudes go. I never went crazy about no chick, but I've been pussy whipped the way I'm keep going for a minute. Then after a while, I'm a dude. You know what I'm saying? You know how us dudes, niggas. After a while, I get fed up with it. Like, all right, bet I did everything. I'm on to the next type shit. But I'm just saying, some of them girls, man, got that whip appeal, man, got that gushy gush, bro, that just don't let up. They got that gushy gush. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Question number 3 for Kenny. What's the difference from the hustler of yesterday versus the hustler of today?
That's deep.
Yeah, I think it's simple. Morals and respect. Hustlers of yesterday grew up with morals and respect in their house. And these hustlers of today, they don't respect shit. I think that's the difference.
Yeah, because I was taught not to serve pregnant women and don't hit in front of old people and do certain shit. That's them old
Clean the
niggas ain't really
block
do
up.
much, but
We did a lot of shit different
they
than
they,
they
they
do.
kind of like was like, yo, just don't do this. But other than that, they left you out there for yourself. So sometimes I might have too much Cisco in me and I might hit a pregnant woman. You know, may God forgive me, but just how it happened. Especially if she got $40. You feel me? I'm just speaking of facts. Dudes like the sugarcoat. I didn't do it 97% of the times, but I have done it. You know, in my younger years, bro. I have done it. Yes, I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be no fake dude. I don't really care about that. But I'm not fake. But yeah, I had done it before, just being thirsty and hungry. It might have been drunk because that Cisco and weed used to be vicious. We used to drink the St. Ives of the Cisco back then, called it Bloody Mary, bro. And I swear to God, 18, 19 years old, we was doing that shit. It wasn't no such thing as going home, bro. We really, like, hung out till the corner store opened back up. That's 8 a.m. So you know that them type of nights. But go ahead.
What was Benny Siegel's last 3 albums?
First 3 albums.
First 3 albums.
First 3 was easier to remember.
Uh-huh.
Say the truth, the reason, and the becoming.
Round of applause for that, Lee. Goddamn right. The boy knows some goddamn hip hop. The boy knows some hip hop.
Yes.
He knows some hip hop. My man Kenny Apple Scrapple. My hand messed up from that accident. I can't bend it all the way, but it's getting there.
That's an easy one a little bit. Siegel, my man, like that. So
Yeah. Go ahead, Spaz. What else?
Did sports betting change sports?
I think it changed the way people watch sports. Like niggas who bet, they can't enjoy the game.
Like who?
per
Me and
se.
your brother.
Yeah, I mean, it's niggas who bet on the game. They don't watch the game to enjoy the game. They watching it to see how many points a nigga score. Why he ain't take this many shots. It fucks the game up in that sense to me.
Yeah.
Do it fuck up the integrity of the game? I don't know. I don't think so. But I think it fuck up how people watch the game.
Right. That's a good answer. I agree for sure. In the college dorms, when I first got into sports betting, I just come out, my roommates just yelling about the game, but it's not normal. It's not, oh my God, my man losing. It's, oh my God, he didn't score. He didn't take the leg.
Right.
I'm like, what?
This nigga only gonna take 10 shots.
Yeah.
You know what?
He
That was a
need to
fucked
get
up question.
25. What he doing?
Yo loves sports, and he takes shit to the heart. He takes shit to the heart. I get it. I mean, the world's changing, bro.
Yeah.
The world's changing. Sports betting, I agree with you, Kenny, when you said that way, has changed the way I look at the game. I'm sorry. Because I'm purposely in that FanDuel or that Barstool app. I got my $100 every week for the next 17, 20 weeks of football. And that's about $2,000 I want to bet every week. And I am betting on yardage and sacks and parlays and all this stuff. Trying to bet $100 and win the big 50. I don't know, but I am. I do. Except for Pittsburgh. When I'm watching Pittsburgh, I don't. And I'm about to say some fucked up shit. But hey, I don't care. I don't really go crazy on the betting with my team because I want to really be into that.
Enjoy the game.
But everybody else team I bet against. I bet on Pittsburgh games. Don't get it twisted. Like a Sprite remix and a bag of party mix. Don't get it twisted.
Let's bet week 1 they lose. We can bet it
I
right
got
now.
a bunch
And I
of
don't
bets.
even know who they play.
I got a bunch of bets on week 1. We
I don't
never
even know
lose
who
on
they
week 1.
play.
Yo, I gotta make the penitentiary face.
But
We
y'all,
never lose on week 1. Like what the fuck wrong with you?
y'all the
Picture-
phoniest team in your division.
No, bro.
Phoniest team in the
No.
division.
By far.
No.
By far.
No.
Who?
Don't ever believe that.
Who?
You only can
The
beat
Ravens did, Cincinnati did, Cleveland did.
Yeah, we
And us.
all them better than y'all.
Right.
No.
That's what I'm getting
No.
at. All of them are better
Baltimore
than
not
y'all.
better than us.
Y'all got the worst. What?
Baltimore, we got the best defense in the goddamn AFC.
No, y'all don't. We got the best defense.
man.
Baltimore got the best defense. So that's not
That's
real.
not true.
They definitely did.
Y'all got the worst quarterback.
No, we don't have the worst quarterback.
By far.
We have the youngest quarterback.
Worse.
We have the youngest quarterback. We have the youngest quarterback
Like
in the
Spaz
division.
said, by far the worst.
No.
Be realistic.
I mean, he can
Don't
be the worst. He's in his second year of the NFL.
All right, so tell the
against
truth then.
6
Y'all
No,
got
he's
the
not
worst.
the worstest quarterback.
Who is then? Nobody's sorrier than him right now. Everybody's more accomplished. They better quarterbacks. Stop it. What are you talking about?
Fuck
here?
you. That's how. Stop that.
Stop
Fuck you. What I'm saying is, the man's a fucking rookie.
Exactly. So that
Lamar
makes
was
him
a
the worst.
fucking rookie and he was good.
And guess what? Lamar
he
wasn't
won
the worst
7 straight
quarterback
games.
when he was a rookie.
Hey, check this out. Who beat the last game we met? The Ravens or Steelers? Who won?
Who gives a shit?
Who won?
Who gives
Who
a shit?
won?
I don't
That's
know.
the better team.
Fan
I don't
Travis.
know.
The Ravens. That's the fucking Steelers. I mean, the fucking Steelers won.
Who
That's the better
cares?
team.
That ain't the better
No,
team. That's
we beat
they
them.
won a game.
Yo, listen, that's the better
The
team.
better team don't always win the game.
If I
man.
punch you in your face and knock you out, and we never fight again, I'm the better fighter.
No, you might have just stole me, and you
I
might
don't
just be
care.
a bitch. For
I
real,
don't
that
care.
got a good
I
punch
fucked
in.
you up and got a good punch in. So the last time we met, I beat you. The last time the Steelers and the Ravens met, we defeated them. All I'm saying is we can be the worst team in the NFL, but we can beat you.
No, you can't.
We can beat your
You
team.
can beat an unhealthy
You can
team
beat-
that we
I
was
don't
playing
give a
at what
fuck.
third
All
string
them boys
quarterback
went
or
through
something.
college and went through the training protocol, went to the Columbine. They all professionals. It's 31 losers every year in the NFL.
Well, guess what? We talking about this year coming up, and y'all gonna be some shit. Y'all the worst team
No, we
in the
not.
conference. That's all we saying.
But I bet you we beat yo.
No, y'all won't. Y'all gonna get crushed twice this year.
We beat yo.
Y'all better hope
In
y'all
Baltimore
get a
and
win.
in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Better hope
Picture us
y'all
not
get
getting a
a
win.
win.
Picture Kenny Pickett coming out the bitch last year and winning 8-9 games. Stop it.
That boy
Stop
ain't
it.
Shit, man.
Stop it, bro. He's a rookie and
Best
he's
thing
like that.
about that nigga is his name.
Man, Kenny niggas that name Kenny been coons to me, bro. Back in the
So
80s.
you should be knowing that nigga a coon. Fuck wrong with you.
Not on the field. Not on the field. Not on the field. But listen, man. Run the list back through one more time. So this is the segment of the show we let y'all get y'all screenshots on. Run the list back through so they can get the list before we wrap it up. And hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. Any guests that you want to see on RawDope Podcast, any topics you want to hear us talk about on Topic Tuesday, or anything you want us to report on the weekly report, tap in, bro. Follow us at RawDope Podcast, the RawDope Podcast on Instagram, the RawDope Podcast on Twitter, RawDope Podcast group on Facebook, RawDope Podcast TikTok, RawDope Podcast Twitch. I need y'all to go over to Twitch. But we can't run the list back through because the phones are Diddy Bop, and you know.
I want to say quick, happy birthday to my father. His birthday tomorrow.
Yeah,
We won't
OG,
be on camera
Mr.
tomorrow.
Peanut, man. Happy birthday, man. Old school gangster. When your father was born in the 50s?
50.
Shit, that's all right. 50
Two,
something. I
50.
mean, yo, my man, if he's born in the 50s.
Something like that.
I wish I was born in the 50s, bro.
Oh no, he'd be 72. You do the math.
And I wish I was 72. 72 means that you've seen a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Goddamn
But
right.
if he's 72, it is 2023, 2013, subtract that, 2023, 90, 03, that would take me 30 years,
Right there,
83,
Aunt
40
Sally.
years, 73, 50 years, 63, 60 years. Your father was born in 1971.
No, I was born in 77. There's no
I mean,
way.
51, my bad.
That
51.
sound about right.
51, my bad. 51, bro, my bad. 51.
That sound about right.
Yeah, 51, you know what I'm saying? Semester. You was born in 71?
No, I was born in 77.
Oh, wow, I'm ready to say,
Shit,
Jesus.
my brother wasn't even born in 71.
71, Jack. You like a 60 type nigga.
No, Troy was born in 72.
Yeah, listen, man. Tap in, man. Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment, man. And we going to Instagram right now and post that motherfucking list, man. Hey, listen, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. 10 o'clock at night, man. It's that episode, man. I know, man, we probably left y'all. It's probably like 11 something right now. Cuddle up with your girl, man. Catch your cut, man. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. RawDope Podcast.